We have conducted a complete CT scan with 3D reconstruction. The radiologists, orthopedists, surgeons, and myself, in my capacity as a maxillofacial surgeon, have evaluated the situation and, truthfully, we are facing a complicated case. What concerns us all, and is especially distressing, is the loss of soft tissue, the exposed structures, and the part of the maxilla that is non-functional. It cannot chew through it. In addition, the infection in the area where it has lost its eye is worrying, with an area of internal infection. However, this is not what most concerns us, since we can reconstruct all this part of the soft tissue. Unfortunately, we will not be able to make it have a functional eye, but, fortunately, it has the other eye with which it sees perfectly, which does not affect its quality of life, only aesthetically. We will improve all this so that Sky can have the quality of life it deserves. What really worries us is that it cannot open its mouth because, in the three-dimensional CT scan, we observe that the temporomandibular joint on the left side is normal, but the one on the right side simply does not exist. It has been destroyed by trauma. It has also lost the zygomatic arch, does not have the cheekbone area, and therefore cannot articulate or open its mouth. Everything has consolidated this way because it was not addressed earlier. We are exploring how we can address this problem and will resort to the same team that worked with Spirit, including Fernando Gomez, a very recognized maxillofacial colleague, and my brother, who also worked with him. We will look for a synergy between a team of medical specialists in this type of situations in humans and in veterinary to evaluate the placement of a prosthesis or perform some procedure that really allows it not only to improve its physical appearance, which is not my main concern, but that it can open its mouth, chew and enjoy like any other dog. And we are going to achieve it, whether with a prosthesis or through reconstructive surgery in 1, 2 or 3 phases. Thank you for all the support, because unfortunately this is a reality. We are super happy to see Sky doing so well. As you can see, he is still being fed through a tube that goes directly to the esophagus. Everything has gone very well, only a small area of healing remains, which is with very healthy tissue. We are conducting cold laser sessions to stimulate healing, and everything is superb. The communication from the palate to the nose due to the maxillectomy is totally healed. And now what we want is for Sky to be able to open his mouth. So, in the next operation we will address the area of the temporo-mandibular joint, the joint that allows us to open and close the mouth. It is bilateral in the jaw. He has the left side functional, but the right side is completely a block of bone. All this in the CT scan shows that there is no longer any form, no anatomical structure, no zygomatic arch. It is all a block of bone. So we are going to perform an osteotomy, and we will take a piece of that bone to create a joint with a silicone prosthesis. That is the plan. When are we going to do it? Well, we are going to try to perform this surgery, if all goes well, next Monday, depending on one of our human colleagues who will help us carry out this intervention. Maxillofacial surgeons and dentists like my brother Pablo Linas and my colleague and friend Fernando Gomez, who has also helped us with other patients and who is a great surgeon. We will try to arrange it so that Sky can open his mouth. At that time, we will make an aesthetic resolution as best as possible so that the lip covers the entire area needed for him to have a normal quality of life, to be able to open his mouth and eat. Thus, Sky will become an absolutely normal dog again. He may be missing an eye, but like many dogs, it hardly affects his quality of life. And this whole area is very healed, very well, very recovered. It has nothing to do with the state in which he came. Moreover, he is becoming more sociable. He is very good, very affectionate, and he thanks you for the help that all of you are giving us at all levels. And that is allowing us to continue moving forward, giving us encouragement, strength, and it is not long before you see Sky eating by himself. That is what we all hope for, to see that image of Sky eating and feeding himself by opening his mouth. From today, we have 1 week to prepare Sky and get to that operation that will allow us to see him eat by himself.
¿Nos sentamos, Sky? ¿Nos sentamos? Muy bien. Esto es muy grande aún, ¿ves? ¿Puedes apreciar? ¿Has visto?
Sí.
¿No te abre?
Sí.
Te voy a traer pavo para que comas. Muy bien. Muy bien. Mira.
Muy bien.
Oye, el pavo mío sí, ¿eh?
El pavo sí.
Hombre. ¡Qué bien! Ay, toma. desespero.
¿La abre menos ahora?
Ahora lo abrirá un poco menos por la inflamación,
Claro.
¿sabes? Pero poco a poco, tío, tranquilo.
Hola a todos.
Hello everyone. This is the moment we have all been eagerly awaiting for a long time, both you and us.
Nosotros también, desde hace mucho tiempo.
It's time to tell you that everything has gone well,
Todo ha ido bien, que hemos
that we have completed what is probably the last operation on Sky,
operación de Sky y
and everything has turned out fantastically.
como podéis
As you can see, Sky is doing very well.
hemos hecho control
We have performed analytical controls, and he is in great shape, and he is also eating.
por primera vez.
For the first time, Sky is eating on his own. You will surely see it in some video clip that has been recorded for you.
Que os han grabado hasta ahora es
Until now, Sky was fed through a tube placed here in the esophagus,
por una sonda que tenía aquí en el esófago, ¿de acuerdo? Y por
and we would feed him with a syringe.
antes de esa sonda,
Before that tube, he was fed with a syringe, in very small amounts.
por fin Sky
Now at last, Sky can open his mouth and eat.
puede comer. Entonces, he traído
I've brought this small model to tell you a bit about the operation,
porque
because it's normal that many of you are asking what has been done,
lo que se ha hecho y voy a tratar
and I will try to explain it in the most summarized and clear way possible.
más clara posible. Esto es una
This is a miniature cranioencephalic structure of a dog. This part here is the jaw,
y esta
and this area here is the temporomandibular joint,
mandibular, ¿de acuerdo? La
the TMJ,
personas,
the same in people as in animals. This is what allows us the movement for opening and closing the mouth.
apertura y cierre de la boca. ¿Qué es lo
What happened to Sky?
que a Sky le impacta?
According to what we've been told, he was struck in this part of the mouth with a shovel.
Han contado en esta parte de la cabeza. Cuando impacta esta pala, tenemos la
When the shovel struck, fortunately, the structure where the brain is housed, the skull area, was not traumatized, was not injured,
cráneo, pues no se traumatiza, no se lesiona, pero sí que vuela,
but the entire orbital area, the zygomatic arch, was shattered.
rompe
Part of the jaw was broken,
de la mandíbula y ahí se genera
and all this trauma caused ossification with an infection.
con una infección, va poco
Gradually, an infection formed, leading to fibrosis, until everything became a homogeneous bone structure with ankylosis.
con una anquilosis. Entonces, cuando Sky,
When Sky tries to open his mouth, he cannot,
porque ya no tenemos
because the joint area is no longer there. We tried to open and he couldn't. Everything is ankylosed.
no hay articulación,
There is no joint anymore. What have we done? In a first intervention, all the soft tissue part was reconstructed.
hemos conseguido llegar
In this, we managed to reach this area and this entire bone block.
que hemos podido
We were able to perform a resection to create a new joint area.
articular nueva. Como veis,
As you see at the beginning of the video, we extracted a fat graft from the abdomen's falciform ligament to place it.
abdomen del ligamento falciforme para colocarlo una vez hemos
Once we created the joint, we put the fat to cushion and then fill the soft tissue space.
luego rellenar el espacio del tejido blando. ¿Qué es lo que
What have we achieved with this?
pues bueno, aunque
Although he doesn't have a perfect joint,
pues
he can open his mouth approximately like this, which is the movement you see at the end of the video. Sky can now do this. That is, Sky can now have an absolutely normal life.
en cuanto todo esto
As soon as all this has healed, the inflammation has gone down, there's no infection, and he is perfectly recovered. Additionally, we reviewed the area of the palate and lip. That's why he has a small flap here. When we operated last time, we couldn't open.
no podíamos abrir al
By making the lip flap, there was a small area here that hadn't healed.
cicatrizado, ahora
Now, with the mouth open, we have taken a skin flap and finished closing it. He's doing super well. He's already eating. He's a little bit sore, but I hope that,
la ayuda de todos,
with the help of all my colleagues at the hospital,
que la verdad estoy muy orgulloso
whom
de
I am very proud of each and every one of them, and especially the maxillofacial surgeon colleague Fernando Gomez, without his help this would have been impossible.
posible, porque ha puesto su experiencia
because he has put his experience and all his good work to help us in a case that in veterinary medicine we are not used to something so extreme and so serious about a temporomandibular joint and about the face in general. The soft tissue part is something that we have reconstructed very well, but the bone part was very complicated to find the angle, to find the exact area we had to open because we had no anatomical references. And Fernando is a great maxillofacial surgeon with extensive experience in mandibular and TMJ surgery, and honestly, without him, I couldn't have done it. But not only without him, colleague anesthetist Manuel, who has done an excellent job, it was not easy. We had to use norepinephrine, maintain the pressures. Sky is not a patient who is super healthy. That's why we wanted to have the surgery as prepared as possible, because it was not going to be easy. But I tell you one thing. To everyone, we have succeeded. We have made this dog who had lost everything recover. Right now, they could not take more from him than the scars that remain, and that he has one eye, that's clear. But with that, he will be able to lead an absolutely normal life. I don't know what purpose you tried to do this, but you haven't succeeded. Together, we have shown that we, the people, are not like this, and that this can be changed. We can fix what you tried to destroy. If you tried to harm him, now Sky is stronger, he's a very good dog. He's a dog that's not afraid, and he's a dog that's going to return to his family, and I promise you, he's a dog that's going to be happy. I'm super happy and super grateful. We have to continue helping because now comes the rehabilitation, and there are going to be some weeks that are not going to be easy either. But we have him, we're here, and again, thank you all.
Wow, my wow. Ah.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around, some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong, inside a simple song, running careless down the line, beyond the brink of time. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds. You could never understand.
Fine. Don't worry, man. ¿Habla?
sways in the sun, keeping our stories in its motion. Lies the truth about us.
Everyone was in love with him at the hospital. Today they were. You see, you cried now when you see him. Today there were a lot of people crying when he left.
Yes, I thought that too.
It's
Yeah, that was clear.
Stories of joy and sorrow, dying to know it all.
very good. Oh, who's here? Oh my God! Oh, do they know each other? Yes. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yes. Oh yes. Oh.
Hola. Mira qué guapo es. ¿Qué pasa? Madre mía, qué chicarrón. Ay, qué chicarrón. Hola. What's your name? Bobby.
When we're older, they will still stand tall. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. To know it all.
Nee, Bobby, wir haben dich auch lieb. Wir haben dich auch.
Let's take the high road home. Why don't you come along? I know that we can make it. We pack our things and leave tonight, and everything will be alright. We'll take the high road home, back where we belong. Morning comes like an accident. You and me are here again, getting ready On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of antennas, onwards ever go. Dasher and Prancer, moving through the snow. This cold December day, on this cold